In this video we're going to do an exponents introduction. So here's page 1 and here's page 2. So let's start with page 1 and please write this down. 10 to the power of 2 equals, okay? So if you have 10 to the power of 2, that means that is 10 multiplied by 10, okay, which is 100. Now, in this expression, the 10, the number 10 here, is called the base, and the number 2, the little number 2 in the top right corner, it's a small 2 in the top right corner, that is called the exponent. So, what is an exponent? It's a little number in the top right hand corner of another number, and it means multiply the base times itself, how many as many times as this number is. So in other words, 2 to the power of 4 means the base is 2, the exponent is 4, multiply 2 times itself 4 times. So 2 times 2, that's twice, times 2, that's 3 times 2, that's 4 times. See what I mean? So please write this down and write down the answer. 2 to the power of 4 equals what? So write all this down and calculate this and get the answer. So 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, 8 times 2 is 16, right? But there's other ways of doing it, but you can get 16. 2 to the power of 3 we're going to do now. 2 to the power of 3. The base is 2, the exponent is 3. How would you write this? 2 times itself 3 times, right? 2 times 2 times 2, 3 2's. What does that give you? 8? Yep. How about 2 to the power of 2? The base is 2, the exponent is 2. It's 2 times itself twice, which is 4. So what do you think 2 to the power of 1 would be? Take a guess. 2 to the power of 1 might indeed be the number 2. Yep. So there's one of them. So 2 to the power of 4 does 1, 2, 3, 4 2's. 2 to the power of 3 does 3 of them. 2 squared is 2 of them. 2 to the power of 1 is 1 of them. And let's do that with powers of 3. Get 3 to the power of 4, 3 to the power of 3. So I mean, I'd like you to write it out. You know, 3 to the power of 4 is 1, 2, 3, 4 3's, and then calculate that. 3 squared and 3 to the power of 1, and the sequence goes 4, 3, 2, 1. So please write this out like this, because we also have to get powers of 0. So we're going to need this sequence in order to next calculate powers of 0. So please press pause and calculate all of these just like this. Press pause and complete this sequence here. Okay, I'm going to walk through it now. I hope you've tried it yourself. 3 cubed is 3 times 3 times 3. 3 squared is 2 of them, 3 times 3. Okay, and the 3 to the power of 1 would be, what do you think? 3 to the power of 1? What's that? 1 3, right? 3 squared is 2 3's multiplied by each other. 3 cubed is 3 3's multiplied by each other. 3 to the power of 1 is 1 3. So 3 times 3 is 9. We know that. Now, 3 cubed is 3 times 3, which is 9. And 9 times 3 is 27. So here we have 3 times 3. And just for fun, you know, you could say, okay, 3 times 3 is 9. And this 3 times 3 is 9. So what we have is 9 times 9, 81. That's one way of doing it. But anyway, that's 81. Or you could say it's 27 times 3 would give you 81. Okay, so now we'll try and do powers of 0. What do you think 3 to the power of 0 is? Or indeed 2 to the power of 0? 2 to the power of 1 is 2. So 2 to the power of 0 can't be 2 as well, because look, it's a different thing. You know, it's got to be something different. It is something different. It's not 2. One way of understanding where the power of 0 comes from is to look at this as a sequence that goes 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay? Now, 2 to the power of 4 was 16, and then we went down a number and we got 8. We went down a number, we got 4. We went down a number, we got 2. But what is happening? How do you get from here to here, here to here, here to here? Like, what is happening as we go down? Well, as we go down from 16 to 8, we are in fact dropping a 2. Or we're dividing by 2, because 16 divided by 2 gives 8. And then when we go from here to here, dropping a number on the exponent, we're actually dropping off one of these 2's. We're dividing by 2. So if we take the 8, for example, and we divide by 2, we actually get 4. See what I mean? And then to go from here to here, one of these 2's drops off. In other words, we divide by 2, and one of the 2's goes away. So to get from 4 to 2, we divide by 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2. So if I take this number, and if I once again, if I drop one number in the exponent, you know, what is the answer going to be here? You're going to take this number, you're going to divide by the base, and you're going to get what? What is 2 divided by 2? 2 divided by 2 is in fact the number 1. So what we found is 2 to the power of 0 is in fact 2 divided by 2, which of course is 1. So if we look at 3's, it's the same sequence. Like 3 to the power of 4, 3 cubed, 3 squared, 3 to the power of 1, 3 to the power of 0. The exponents drop by 1 each time. And the answer, you know, like to get from 81 to 27 and then to 9, then to 3, you're actually dividing by 3. If I divide this by 3, I'll be able to cross cancel one of these 3's. Or if, in other words, if you take 81 and divide it by 3, you get to 27. If you take 27 divided by 3, you get to 9. If you take 9 and divide by 3, you get to 3. And if you take 3 and divide by 3, you get to this answer. So as these exponents go down by 1, the answer gets divided by 3 each time. So 3 to the power of 0 is what? 3 to the power of 0 is 3 divided by 3, which is the number 1. 3 to the power of 0 is in fact 3 divided by 3, which is 1. Okay? And that works for any power of 0, or any number. So on page 2, what I'd like you to do is calculate powers of 5. Press pause and figure all of these out. 5 cubed, 5 squared, 5 to the power of 1, 5 to the power of 0. By the way, 5 to the power of 3 can also be pronounced 5 cubed. C-U-B-E-D. I guess I should write that down. So 5 cubed. That's 5 to the power of 3. 5 to the power of 2 can also be read as 5 squared. Okay? So power of 3 is cubed, power of 2 means squared. So in any case, calculate all of these powers of 5. Press pause to give yourself more time, and then I'll do it. Okay, I hope you've pressed pause and tried it. I'm going to do it now. 5 cubed is 5 times itself 3 times. 5 squared is 5 times itself twice. 5 to the power of 1 is just 1 5. And 5 times 5, of course, is 25. And then 25 times 5 is, in fact, 125. To get 5 to the power of 0, we simply look at this as a sequence that goes, you know, 5 cubed, 5 to the power of 1, 5 to the power of 3, 2, 1, then 0. The numbers go down by 1 each time. And to go from here to here to here, we just divide by 5. Each time we drop a number, we divide by 5. So 125 divided by 5 gives 25. 25 divided by 5 gives 5. And 5 divided by 5 gives what 5 to the power of 0 is. 5 divided by 5 is, in fact, what is it? It's 1, right? So, like we showed here, you know, 5 to the power of 0 is, in fact, 5 over 5, which is 1. And that works for any power of 0. In fact, 9 to the power of 0, or 9 to the power of 0 would, in fact, be 9 divided by 9, which is 1. So what do you think 23 to the power of 0 is? Write down this. 23 to the power of 0 is... in fact, 23 divided by 23, which is 1. The answer is 1. Okay. How about 189 to the power of 0? What's that? It is 189 divided by 189, which is the number 1. Okay. So let's do these guys. What's 1 to the power of 3? 1 to the power of 3. Write down the answer. 1 to the power of 3 is 1 times itself 3 times. What's that? Is it 1? Yep. What's 8 to the power of 1? 5 to the power of 1 is 5. If we look back at your page, 2 to the power of 1 is 2. 3 to the power of 1 is 3. So what do you think 8 to the power of 1 is? Well, it's just 8, right? What about 7 to the power of 1? 7, right? What about 124 to the power of 1? 124, right?